Welcome back to another video. And on this one, let's talk about how to record guitar, the basics, fundamentals, everything you need to know to get a great recording out of your guitar. All right, let's get started by capturing the audio. And by this, you need a microphone. Now, there are really three different types of microphones that you could use. You have the condenser, you have the dynamic, and you have the ribbon microphone. And this Royer 122 Mark II is going to be the microphone that I'll be using for this video. Now, you could use any one of these microphones to record the guitar, but it's really what sound you're trying to get out of the instrument and your own personal taste to determine which type of microphone you want to use. In reality, you can use really any microphone to record the guitar. So if you have something just laying around, you can definitely use it to record guitar. Now, the one thing I would recommend using is a condenser microphone, just because the guitar is such a soft instrument, especially classical. You could really use all the dynamics that you could possibly get. The condenser microphones do require a power source, which is going to be running through the XLR cable that you're going to be plugging into the microphone. Now, sadly, you can't just plug in the XLR cable into your computer. You would actually need a device to convert that signal from analog to digital and a preamp in order to boost the signal from the microphone, because the signal from the microphone is really, really weak. Now, luckily, you can find all these things in one device. Sound card, or most people know them as interfaces. With modern recording equipment, you can really find everything you need in one small little box. And the most popular interface is going to be the Scarlett 2i2. Now, I think they're on version 3 of this interface now. I had the version 2 a long time ago. I think I still have it actually. And it's such a great small little tool that you could use to get a great recording out of your guitar. This interface has 2 preamps, which is more than enough to record a guitar, and it's exactly what you need to record stereo guitar. But there are also other great options that do cost a little more money. The Babyface is actually a really, really good interface. I personally use the Universal Audio, which is also a great device. Honestly, it doesn't really matter the type of equipment that you have. It's more so of the way that you use it. I'm going to link in the description several interfaces and microphones that I recommend at different price points, so you can find something that fits well in your budget and different devices that'll work best for you. Now it's time to set up your DAW or digital audio interface so we can start recording. Now, it really doesn't matter what DAW you use. You definitely have a lot of options out there. Now, Pro Tools is probably the industry standard, but you have Audition, you have Logic, Reason, Ableton Live, GarageBand, a free one for Macintosh. It's really better to use the DAW that you're really comfortable using, because they all work pretty much the same way, but they operate differently. Now, if you've never used a DAW before, or you're brand new to recording, now a lot of these interfaces actually come with a version of software to record with. I think the Scarlett comes with a version of Pro Tools. I really doubt it's like the same version that you pay for, but it's a great way to get you started. And it even comes with multiple plugins, so really everything you need to get started. Now with UAD, with the Apollo line, they actually introduced a new DAW called Luna, which is something that I actually adopted to, and it works great for my workflow. In your DAW, create a new track and select which input your signal is going to come in from. Now, typically 99.9% of the time, it's going to be input 1. But for this video, I thought I recorded in stereo. So for this case, I'm going to create another track and then select input 2 for that second microphone. All right, now time for the fun part, positioning the microphone. Now, this is really the part where I'm going to tell you to really experiment and try to find the sound that you're looking for. Now, there isn't just this magic position that'll work for every single situation. It's really going to depend on your instrument, the room, and even the player, of course, because each player plays a little bit differently and produces a little bit different sound, because it's really up to your own taste of what sound you're trying to get. So if you position the microphones closer to the 12th fret, you're going to have one sound, and if you move it over to the bridge, the sound is going to completely change. Because I'm trying to record stereo in this case, I'm actually going to have the microphones positioned in an A-B pattern, which is really going to be just straight up and down facing me. The A-B pattern is actually my favorite. To my ears, it sounds the most natural. And I think I'm going to have this about 4 feet away, maybe to about shoulder height. And the biggest thing about stereo recording is that you want to make sure that the capsules are on the same plane as possible. Because if one microphone is going to be closer to the guitar than a different one, you're actually going to introduce a lot of phase problems. right, so once you found the position that you like personally for the guitar, it's time to adjust the gain level. Now you want to have the gain adjusted so it's not too quiet or too loud. I personally like to have it around -12 to -18 decibels. Because if it's too quiet and you're going to try to raise the volume in post, it's going to introduce a lot of noise. Or if you record too hot, then you're going to risk peaking and then the noise is going to be distorted forever. There's no correcting that. All right, just hit that record button and you're all set to go. Now, again, this video is just a basic fundamentals of how to record the guitar. If you're looking for more videos like this, I plan to make a lot more recording guitar videos. Well, that's it for me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll have all my links in the description down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.